If you have weak hips and struggle to feel exercises in your glutes, you need to try lateral glute bias step downs. Start by standing on one leg, squeeze your foot into the ground and keep your other leg straight. Squeeze your ribs down and hinge back at the hips until the heel of your other foot touches the ground. Return to starting position by squeezing your glute of the working leg to come up. It's important to squeeze your foot into the ground to help stabilize your foot and ankle. Make sure to keep your shin of the working leg perpendicular to the ground as much as possible. This will help target your glutes more. If your knee were to pass your ankle, you'll target more quadriceps that way. I'm doing a regressed version of step downs because my glutes are insanely weak from having a posterior pelvic tilt, but you can do this exercise using a 12-inch platform or lower. It's the same setup, but make sure to stand closer to the edge of the box so you can lower your foot to the ground. I can't use a platform yet because of how weak my glutes are. When stepping down, don't think about reaching the ground with your heel. Think about pushing your glutes back as much as you can, and as your leg is lowering, your heel will tap the ground when it gets there. Lateral step downs not only target the glutes, but they target the adductors, hamstrings, and quadriceps. Lateral step downs also help build stability and strength in your hips, knees, and ankles, which will help with your ability to control your hips and knees in other movements. Lateral step downs are a great way to work on the strength and balance of one leg at a time. We all tend to have one leg or one arm that's stronger than the other. I struggle a lot on my right leg because my right glute is much weaker than my left, so I have to grab onto something to help me with my balance. And I know what you might be thinking, why not do lateral glute bias step-ups? That's because with step-ups, you're starting in a concentric contraction with very little eccentric contraction in the movement. Meaning you're starting off the exercise with your glutes shortened and your glutes only get lengthened for a portion of the movement and then get shortened again. With step downs, the entire exercise is in the eccentric contraction, meaning you're working the glutes in a lengthened position throughout the entire exercise. There's very little eccentric contraction with step-ups, and the concentric contraction in step-downs is in the setting up portion of step-downs. Although the heel touches the ground in step-downs, the eccentric contraction is never lost in the glutes, which is why my glutes feel on fire when I'm doing this movement. Studies have also shown that eccentric training is far more effective than concentric training for muscle strength and size. Step-downs are both a prehab and rehab exercise. This means those who are in pain and need to build strength in their hips, knees, and ankles will benefit from step-downs, and those who want to prevent injuries will also benefit from step-downs because they help build stability and strength in the hips, knees, and ankles. Please let me know when you give this exercise a try. I'd love to hear how it goes.